Hey everybody, Fox Rose here, and we are back with Digimon World 2. What am I doing? Today, again, I have my best friend, Dave, Procrastinator Dave, everybody.
Dave for short, of course, because, procrastinator is a bit of a tricky word there.
And we're back playing this because after making the last batch of episodes, we figured, well, we started it together, we may as well end it together.
Because, consistency.
Yeah. So, we're going to do our best to beat the game the way it's intended to be played. And, one thing that we started talking about on this game was the fact that a lot of people would maybe want to see a 100% completion run. We're not doing that. There's no way in hell we're doing a 100% completion run of this game. Saying that right now. As much as I like the game personally, I don't think it would be the greatest idea. And what were you saying about that before, Dave?
I don't remember it. That was a while ago, I couldn't remember.
Yeah. I think you were saying something like, it would be stupid to get every single thing. It would just be easier to do kind of a speed run of it.
Something like that, yeah, but it's just like, show the basic thing of going through it.
Yeah. So, we're only going to be doing a playthrough of the vaccine type crew for the beginning, and then when we get to that point, we're going to get more Digimon, and we'll be doing more appearance-based stuff rather than stats, even though I would like to go off of stats. It would probably be best to just do appearance for the people watching at home.
For, diversity in that sort of area.
So, that's how we're going to be doing things today. Hope everyone enjoys the series, honestly. I mean, we just uploaded the 6th episode a few days ago?
I'm not sure, but think so.
Yeah, I know we did it before Cyber Sleuth is going to be going up, because as we're recording this right now, it's just the day before Cyber Sleuth releases, so we're going to be having plenty to do tomorrow.
Yep.
And I showed Dave a little more footage on what Cyber Sleuth is going to be looking like. And what did you think of it, buddy?
I thought it looked pretty neat. But we're going to have to wait and see and play the actual game to make sure.
Yeah. One thing I'm really interested about on the game is the fact that the way that the art team went with it. Because, like I was telling you before, they got more of a Persona-style look to it.
Uh-huh.
So, the characters look a lot more mature than they ever have in the past and everything. And it's definitely geared more towards the teenage audience of the Digimon series. But from what I read in reviews, actually, it's supposed to be the game that bridges the new generation of Digimon fans to the original generation of it. And most games that have done that have been successful. Like, what was one game from a franchise you liked that was supposed to be like that?
I'm not sure. The only thing I've really played most of is like Digimon World 4. I haven't really played too many other Digimon games.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying just Digimon, I'm saying overall, like game series in general.
Well, I know Pokemon, like, what was it? That's made it a lot easier. Was it X and Y?
Yeah, it was X and Y that they started doing that.
Yeah, like, that, like, probably, like, bridged the gap a little bit because made it so, like, kids can play it easier.
Yeah, I remember being, like, 5 or 6 with the original Ruby and Sapphire games, and I had got Sapphire used from my aunt's friend at the time. And he was already at the 3rd gym, and I had no idea what the hell I was doing because I was still a real little kid at the time. So it actually took me about a month before I got to the 5th gym, I think.
I don't know, I didn't play it. Me personally, since I'm like strapped for cash most times, I have to wait till like it goes on sale to buy it. Like, and I mean all Pokemon games. Well, I meant to say not just Pokemon games, but all games.
Yeah. Like, you were just telling me that for your Steam account, you just got Dust and Elysian Tale, right?
On sale, yeah.
Yeah. Which, for the people that saw that I did do a little bit of the Dust and Elysian Tale Let's Play, I'm sorry. I lost interest in doing a Let's Play for it, sadly.
It's one of those games that it's more experienced on your own.
Absolutely. And to be completely honest, everybody, I honestly forgot to record from that point on, so I just started doing the game for fun on my own time. And that ending, that freaking ending.
He's also being vague for people who don't want spoils, and also me because I haven't finished it yet.
Yes, I'm trying to be nice for the people that have not finished this game that came out in 2012.
Yeah. I mean, I would understand if he spoiled like an old game that was like from the 1990s, because now that'd be like over 16 years old if it was from the 90s.
Yeah.
But like, just to like a
game that only came out a few years ago is still going to be popular somewhat. And I'm not saying that games that came out in the 90s are unpopular.
I'm just saying that at this point, if you don't know what's going to happen,
you're never going to know.
Or you're just living under a rock.
Yeah. And that's kind of like the deal with Shovel Knight. Like, I've never beaten Shovel Knight, but I know the ending.
Yeah. When did that come out again?
Shovel Knight came out in 2013, I think?
Something like that.
Yeah, I want to say 2013 is when Shovel Knight came out. And they're still updating it. Like, last year they did the Plague Knight thing. And then what they just released, which Dave and I were talking about a few episodes ago, I think, was that they added the co-op mode. But from my understanding, it's the Wii U version only, and you have to have an amiibo, I think?
I'm not sure. I don't really focus on amiibos.
Amiibo is one of the dumbest concepts Nintendo has had in years. I mean, yes, it's a free money grab for Nintendo, because, let's face it, they are grasping at straws half the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even play Mario games, but I've seen a good chunk of them played, and to be honest, they're really grasping at straws for new ideas on Mario.
Well, there's Mario. He's been around since the 80s.
Yeah. And even with games like The Legend of Zelda that people have been wanting a new game in the series for a long time, they're taking a long time to deliver.
Yeah, because Nintendo only just learned how the internet works. They're like a grandpa of the gaming, or the grandpa of gaming.
Well, Atari is the grandfather, Nintendo is the father.
No, grandpa. Atari and Nintendo are similar, yes, but like, I think Nintendo, because Nintendo has the internet, flagging videos just because they have even like mentioning their games.
Mentioning it, I don't see. But anyways.
Well, my point is like.
Yeah.
Like they take down the video just, then they have like there's like something from their games in it.
Yeah.
Something like that. Whether it be like I don't know about music, because music's a little bit different than like video of it. But yeah, if like my thing is like Nintendo doesn't want free advertisement, fine, I won't give them free advertisement.
And that's just how Nintendo are. They've always been a standalone company. They've always been like they don't need help.
True, but like.
But anyways, getting back to the whole like Nintendo's the grandfather thing. I think Sony is like the son that went to college. And Xbox, or Microsoft, whatever you want to call that part of the gaming industry for Xbox, is like that one son that gets into trouble all the time and you have to keep shelling cash out for.
Something like that. Though, you don't have to shell cash out for it. Especially, well, I don't. Especially since I don't even have an Xbox.
Yeah, as much as it pains me to say this, because I'm always on consoles and I've never been able to get the right feel for a keyboard. Dave here is a PC Master Race person.
Well, I don't call it that. I prefer PC over console because that's what I'm used to, you know?
Yeah.
I don't mind consoles. I actually play on consoles once in a while. How we're doing now.
Yeah.
But like, just the games I'm into, well, a lot of them anyway, are on PC. Or I can get on PC, so I just go to that.
Hey buddy, real quick, you mind handing me that? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, and some of you may have actually saw it in the video that went up either yesterday or on Saturday, I'm one of those people that always has to have something to do with my hands, and even though I play video games a lot, it's not like an ADHD thing or anything like that. I've just always had to do something with my hands. Dave here knows.
Yeah. Sometimes I do it too, cause like, just something to distract you. Like if you like don't like the situation.
Yeah.
Well, for me anyway, that's what I do.
Well, the reason I do it is because half the time I'll be playing a game that has like long scenes in it where you do nothing. And it's like, oh look, something to watch while I'm playing a game.
That reminds me, I don't like those unskippable cutscenes. Those are really annoying.
Well, a lot of games have done away with that, but there are still some games in the modern era that still... that still do that today.
Like Rise in the Rome, you know that game? They had like unskippable cutscenes.
Yeah, but didn't even Mass Effect have skippable cutscenes?
I don't know, I've never played Mass Effect.
Pretty sure it did, anyway. I've never even played Mass Effect, but I'm pretty sure it did.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What I do know is that there's some funny stuff based off it. Like, if you ever heard of this guy called Manslayer?
I think so.
He does like gamer poops and stuff. Like,
oh, like the YouTube poops?
But gamer poops. Like, he takes footage from the game and like mixes it up to make funny sentence mixings and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he's done Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 3, he's done Fallout 4. Even done like stuff like L.A. Noire.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
He's got like a playlist of it. Some of it's on his channel, some of it's on like Machinima channel.
Machinima is slowly taking over YouTube.
Sort of.
I can't think of any smaller name channels that aren't supported by Machinima. And I'm one of those few that isn't, but again, one of those few.
Like, personally, I think they just help out smaller channels because, like, overall, it helps them get more money.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where they're motivated by money.
True.